Hi, my name is Joy. I am the district testing coordinator for a school system, a small school system. Um, as far as Photoshop, I would give it probably a rating of 4. Okay, before I was using Photoshop, I mostly used the Photos app on my MacBook to edit my photos, and that works pretty well. I took some photography classes and was introduced to Photoshop. I'd tried it before, but it's really confusing. So I got a few little tricks under my belt, and so now I'm able to figure out what I need to do usually with it. I do like Photoshop because you can do a lot of different things with your photos. You can edit the darkness and the lightness, and you can go beyond that with Photoshop. You can move things around, you can take things away, you can erase a little telephone pole that might be in your photo, and you can do all those things that make your photo look like it's really real, but you know that there's things in there that you took out that you didn't want there, and that's really cool that you can do that with Photoshop. Photoshop is not an easy program to use. There's a big learning curve, and there are a lot of there's so many different things you can do in Photoshop. It's hard to remember it's hard to remember how to do everything that you want to do in there. Um, I would say, um, I remember some of the things from my Photoshop class, but a lot of the things that I learned I've forgotten, and it's been less than a year. So when I go in to use it, usually I have to go to YouTube or have to go find some directions to remind me of how to do something in there. So I would say, as far as user friendly, it's probably really not user friendly. Photoshop is a good program, and if you want to do things beyond the basics with your photos, it's a good program to have. I would caution you though that when you do get it, there are so many things that you can do with it that sometimes it's hard to remember how to do those things. So just be prepared to spend some time learning how to use the program and going back and relearning that sometimes also.